Salute family. It's your boy Wook and I'm back with another motherfucking video. Alright y'all. So yeah, today was a big day. Um I told y'all I was gonna fucking update y'all after and let y'all know if I was safe, if what happened. I told y'all I was gonna let y'all know. So here I am, y'all. Here I am. So today in my city we protested. We marched from City Hall down to the police station, which is about a mile and a half away, like all together. Um, but before you get to the police station, there's like a rotary, and it's like you got to go through a train station. And the rotary, we walked around that rotary like three times, chanting, no justice, no peace, no racist police. You know what I'm saying? Like we walked around the rotary like three times, gathered everybody, make sure everybody was with us, with that walk around the rotary. You know what I'm saying? And then from that rotary, we marched right on down to the police station. Once we got to the police station, let me start off from the jump. When I had pulled up to the protest, right, there were only two leaders there. There were only two leaders out here in this city, bro. I swear to God, there were only two leaders in this whole thing. By the time I was the third leader in this shit. I'm not trying to stroke my own horn. I'm really not. I'm not doing it for the clout and nothing. But listen, there was only two leaders when I got there, right? And yeah, it was a sister and a brother, and they was the ones pretty much directing the crowd, and they had microphones and shit so that everybody can hear them. And they was pretty much directing the crowd. And right off the jump, the sisters. This is why my city was peaceful, and Boston. They reacted a totally different way than Worcester, where I'm living at. You know what I'm saying? But the reason, salute Money Brown. Thanks for stopping through. I'm updating. I said I was gonna let y'all know and shit when I got back and if I was safe. And I know it's people out there care about me, bro. So I gotta let y'all know I'm my. He says, happy everything went okay, my brother. Much respect for being on the front line, man. Bro, that shit's like that for you, bro. I know your story, man. Shit like that is for you and everybody else like you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So let me finish. Yeah, man. So right off the bat, the sister, man, and somebody told me this. No, I know exactly who told me this. My boy, I got a revolutionary homie, and he said, "Now watch when you go there, Whoop." He said, "Watch when you go there, Whoop," because of the position that the government pretty much put us in. Like men, we've already gotten a whole lot of shit stripped from us. The sisters had they gave all this power to the women. So the women, most of us are it's deep, y'all. Don't take none of this shit the wrong way. You really have to be a deep thinker. But most of us we are already in fear, bro. So when I say there was only two leaders, you can understand why. Because every it was a whole lot of people there, but there was nobody there willing to be a voice, willing to do that frontline shit as much as I was, and those other in that sister and that other brother was. So let me give y'all a visual. So the sister had the microphone. The brother was pretty much directing the crowd to stay on the concrete. I mean, stay on the sidewalk. We don't want to give these motherfuckers no reason to fuck with us. The police is across the street, right? Police was across the street and just pretty much watching. They on these big ass riot horses, and you know what I'm saying. They was just they was on this other side of the street. So with that being said, the sister was like, we and already knowing the type of time these motherfuckers be on. She's like, listen, most of us got kids. We all want to go back home to our kids. Um, yeah, we all want to go back to home to our kids. So we not just be mindful of what one person actions could put us all in danger type shit. You understand? And I completely felt that. You know what I'm saying? Before I had got there, my emotions was pretty much the same emotions as the niggas in Boston. Like that's how that's how I really wanted to react before I got there. I was like 30 minutes late because I was here at home, and like I just had to. As a matter of fact, I called my homie. I'm like, yo, bro, I done lost it. I lost my cool, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man to man, I called the nigga. I'm like, yo, I lost it, bro. I need, you know what I mean? I need some help on how should I move out here? How should I move? And you know what I'm saying? We chopped it up, and he like, yo, and pretty much he just say, yo, whoop, don't, you know what I mean? Don't put too much on your plate. Don't put too much on your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit could, you know what I mean? But he said at the same time, bro, you go there because that's your ancestors, that's your shit. It's if that you got to go there for you to feel better, man. You go there, you do what you do, but just be mindful, be safe, and all that shit. So boom, I get there. They the girl I can't even I don't even know her name. I've never seen her before, and the chick was only 22 years old. So be mindful of the age ranges. I'm 30, she's 22. So just be mindful of the age ranges, and I'm just trying to give y'all a picture, right? But this, when I say this girl was so well spoken, y'all, this fucking sister was so fucking well spoken with this shit, and she really was the real MVP because dealing with all them emotions, and she was able to reach out to us to, like, you know what I'm saying, um to pretty much, she was able to reach out to us to understand that she was able to understand our pain, but at the same time, this is a cause, this is a purpose, this like, and then at the same time, we want to make it back home. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to make it back home, and that was the message right there. So boom, I felt right in line with her. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yep, boom, boom, boom. So boom, we start marching. Fast forward, we start marching. Like I said, we marched from City Hall uh to the train station. Then from the train station, we went around the rollie like 3 times, gathered everybody. Then we marched to the police station. Got in front of the police station. Meantime, whole time and thing, I gotta help. I'm helping her, and I'm helping this other brother direct the traffic. Like, yo, stay on the sidewalk, stay on the sidewalk. Don't get these motherfuckers no reason. Like, keep, you know what I'm saying? Don't your actions don't cause us all to react off of one person's actions. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we constantly having to keep people at ease because the crowd was just so just ready, bro, just ready. And not to say I wasn't ready, but like I said before, I wouldn't want to put my people in a position that I wouldn't want to be in. So I was looking at it from that angle, like nigga, I don't want to put nobody in a position that I don't want to be. Not to say that I don't want to be in that motherfucking position. Like, I'm willing to be in that position, but at that time, people had brought their kids out. It was little babies in the crowd. It was just like my conscience wouldn't let me just like overstep and just act wild. You know what I'm saying? No matter how hard I wanted to, y'all, I knew that it's just bigger than me, bro. It's bigger than me, my own feelings. You know what I'm saying? Though, in order to get our point across, we gotta make sure this shit is successful. We gotta make sure this shit is successful. So when we walk down there, we get into front of the police station. We Man, I'm trying to tell you, once we got in front of that police station, man, that's when shit got real because they was outside of the police station. They was outside of the police station, and everybody was like, it got quiet, nigga. Like everybody got quiet, like as if they was like, I could tell that a couple people was, you know what I mean, the fear aspect came in. So when we start back chanting again, no justice, no peace, no racist, police start chanting. I'm in the middle of all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So then all of a sudden, the cop left his formation, and he comes into the crowd. The cop comes into the fucking crowd, and the crowd like react to it like, oh yeah, that's what's up, that's what's up, that's what's up, and was happy that the police came into the crowd with us. Then the police pretty much the crowd didn't realize it, but the police was pretty much like escorting everybody from in front of the fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? They was pretty much escorting everybody from in front of the fucking. It was only 2 cops that left formation. The rest of them, they stayed in the formation. They stayed in the cop cars and they did their police shit. But it was only 2 of them that actually came into the crowd with us and walked with us in uniform, mind you, in uniform. I mean, at the end of when I get done with this, I'm gonna tell y'all how I'm going from the top to the bottom. Because at the end, that shit was adjusted to. I know how y'all thinking, how y'all feel about that. I feel the same fucking way. But the motherfucker came from his formation into the crowd. So boom, we walk. So now we leaving the police station. On the way there, I was in the nigga. I was really between this crowd. I was in the front of the crowd, the middle of the crowd, and the back of the crowd. But as we leaving the police station, I peeped the tactical shit that they be doing. So the cop escort is now the crowd, instead of following a black brother, a brother like me, and staying what the fuck we to get our point across to, like, you know what I mean? The crowd starts to follow the cop. The cop walks and pretty much walks towards back the city hall and shit, and then we all, you know what I mean? The crowd pretty much follows the cop. That's when I went to the back of the fucking. I went to the back of the line, and I got this shit on Instagram. I went to the back of the line to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, they wasn't just gonna roll up on us from the back end and just do some shit, so that we at least because I'm fast as hell on my feet. I can run mad fast. So I'm making sure that we can at least have a heads up if some fuck shit end up happening from the back end. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna be blindsided. So that's what I mean by when I say I held the back of the motherfucking line, because I'm just hip. Like I'm a real deep thinker. So the shit didn't really look too right for me. And I really wasn't. I didn't feel that shit today too. Yes, it's a powerful statement. It's a powerful movement. But the motherfuckers, nigga, like how. And then at the end of it, the lady, the same sister who was talking in the crowd, she's like, "Yo, if these yeah, we appreciate you joining and all this shit, and like right in front of them, yeah, we appreciate these fucking cops joining in and all that shit. But at the end of the day, if they wanted to be a part of the cause, they would have been a part of this from the start to the end. They wouldn't have been in motherfucking uniform, and yeah, man, like, yeah, they wouldn't have been in no uniform. They would have been from the start into the end. And that's what I mean by this sister was so fucking well spoken, and that's the way that she put it. She was the real MVP. And I feel like when we go through all this shit, I feel like every crowd is gonna need that one person who's gonna be the balancer, who's gonna be the one to speak in such a powerful way, but at the same time get their point across, and express it. But our ancestors have paved the way, and have already given us a blueprint as to this shit. But we are so hurt and so pain and so much pain, bro, that these emotions are flaring right now. So I'm not here to knock nobody, and I'm not here to knock the whatchamacallit, the rioting and whatever. You know what I'm saying? If that's what we got to do, if that's how some people express their pain, that's just how the fuck they gonna express their pain. The way I look at it, nigga, we built this motherfucker. We can burn this bitch down if we got to. So just make sure niggas are safe. Make sure the neighborhoods are safe. Those are my views on it. You know what I'm saying? And I've realized through this whole thing, everybody's gonna feel the way that they feel, and I can't impose my views on every single body, like, not, you know what I mean? So it's all this is a learning process for me. But yeah, man, that's how the shit went today. It was like, and then we got back to the city hall. Had it we I mean, before we went to the city hall, we went to we after the police station, as a matter of fact, we ended up in front of the courthouse. And we pretty much chant, "Let our people out, let our people out, let our people out." We said that shit like 5 times. We did like a moment of silence. We for all the brothers locked up in the behind the system, part of the system. What else we do? We took a knee. In front of the courthouse, and then the shit was just powerful. And then we after we left the courthouse, we marched back to City Hall, because most people parked their cars there and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Most people parked their cars there and shit. So, and that was the original meetup spot. So we brought it back to City Hall. Once we got to City Hall, it was even more deep. Like, that's when she did the rap. That's when the sister did the little wrap up thing and shit. And yeah, she had the microphone, and man, the shit was just powerful. That's when she said what she said about the cop. If the motherfucker had wanted to be a part of it, he wouldn't have been in uniform, and the motherfucker would have been he would have been there from the start to the end. You know what I'm saying? So during all this shit, we also got to be mindful of the tactical shit that these police have got. They already, obviously, this is some shit that they have been expecting, that has been expecting, and all that shit. So we also got to be mindful of them. We got to be very mindful of the tactical shit that they're going to be doing to us while we're trying to get our point across. You know what I'm saying? It's like what they did what they did by sending that one cop. The only thing they did was pretty much get us from in front of their shit to neutralize the threat of their shit getting burnt the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? And by us being together by us being together that deep and that many people, it's gonna your point is already across, because at any given time that those large amounts of people could easily escalate. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to escalate. You technically don't have to escalate the situation to get your point across. Some people feel like they gotta burn and they gotta do this and they gotta do that in order to get their point across, and you don't have to do it. That's just you expressing your pain, your anger, you know what I'm saying? That's just you expressing yourself. But as far as getting the point across, that is not necessarily it. At the same time, and then at the same time, it is it. You know what I'm saying? Like the same breath that I can say is not it, I can also say, yeah, that is it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so just know I'm approaching this whole shit with a complete open mind as to my own people. I don't give a fuck about them. I don't give a fuck about. I just don't. But I do care about the safety of my own people, and I'm also looking at it from multiple different viewpoints, multiple different angles, and shit. All right, so let's get to Boston. Now, Boston, motherfucker, reacted in a totally different way than how my city, Worcester, reacted. It's not even my city. I just live here, bro. I'm not claiming this city, bro. I'm not claiming this city. I just live here. But pretty much Boston reacted totally different than the city that I live in. Reacted completely different. Boston reacted completely different. Boston reacted in the way that a lot of us wanted to do. And a lot of people, they actually drove from Worcester to Boston. You know what I'm saying? So they was already pissed off about how the police and shit was about this protest, and they was already feeling the way that they wasn't able to get their shit across here, because nobody want to be singled out. Nobody, you know what I mean? Like, so, but when you go to Boston, it's completely different. Them people, some of the motherfuckers in Boston, they're already at the end of the ropes, just like us all. And but the difference is they ready. They are ready. They nigga like Boston it's a whole lot of blacks. It's a whole lot of Jamaicans. It's a whole lot of Spanish. I mean, it's some and it's a whole lot of white people too. It's just up here is up north is very diverse. So when we was doing these marches, you would be surprised about the amount of non-black people that was in the crowds. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, I can't be closed-minded enough to just be like, oh, this is a white versus black thing. It's like it's bigger than just white versus black. It's bigger than just me. It's bigger than just you. It's bigger. It's This shit is huge, bro. This shit is fucking absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. So let's get back to Boston. So Boston just they reacted totally different. Totally different. I got homies out there, and we communicating, we talking and shit too. And like we all pretty much on the same chord, just like we all pretty much on the same chord. We just yeah, we pretty much on the same accord when it come to this whole thing. And bro, when I tell you there's so much unity right now between us, I mean it's unity right now. It's like everything that I've been preaching on my channel and asking for on my channel, I actually saw it today. You know, As far as my city now in Boston, I wasn't like, all right, let's get down to it. I had the option to go to Boston, but I wasn't gonna put myself in a position. It's not to say that I'm scared. It just I had already made a promise. I had already made a promise to my son and to my baby mother that I wasn't that I was, you know what I mean, that I was gonna keep my emotions at bay. You know what I'm saying? I already made a promise that I wasn't gonna do what I really wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So when I got invited to go to Boston, I'm like, I look, like I said, I'm a deep thinker, so I looked at it from all angles. And this is something that you didn't even that I like I said, my intuition, bro. I'm a Pisces. I got a real strong intuition. So my intuition was just like telling me, like, yo, I'm gonna end up traveling to Boston. At least while I was here, I went down there on foot. I live right next to City Hall, so it's like I was in walking distance to this protest. All I had to do was just get my ass there and just walk out my house, and boom, I was pretty much already there. If I would have went to Boston, right, I would have had to call a ride with one of my homies, which that would have been his vehicle. So boom, I wouldn't have been in my own vehicle. I would have been in a vehicle with my homie, and then a different state. I mean, a different part of a different city. Actually, a city that I'm not familiar with at all. I'm more familiar with where I live at. If I need to get back on foot to my house, I can get back on foot to my house. You know what I'm saying? In Boston, I wouldn't have had the option. If shit would have got real, if I would have got hit, anything, I wouldn't have had the options that I had here. You feel me? So I chose to ride this one out. And then we're supposed to be rallying together again tomorrow around 6. So I pretty much chose to fight another battle, my nigga. I chose to do it the right way, lead the right way, talk the right way, and but before this, I was on the same accord as everybody else. I'm like enraged, pain, hurt, any emotion you could possibly think of. That's how the fuck I feel as well. Um, but yeah, so when I got the invite to go to Boston, I looked at it from multiple. You gotta think, you gotta make your mind up in the instant because niggas is like, yo, right after we left here, that's where they want to go. So I had to make my mind up instantly, and all in a split second is what I'm comprehending in my head, like my escape plan, my mainly my escape plan, and then one I couldn't see up here. Like I said, I was pretty much like the third leader up here, in this city. Up there, I don't I didn't I just didn't know. I just didn't know and wasn't really prepared to find out how that shit was going to end and play out. And I had a strong feeling that with Boston being the city that it is and so big, with so many different people, with so many different personalities, and there's so much different views and everything. I had a feeling that the shit wasn't going to turn out the same way that this shit turned out. With this shit, yeah, we did it peacefully, and yeah, we did it peacefully, but we still got made our point across, and it was, man. I'm talking about, it was, man. That shit was hundreds of motherfuckers. I'm talking about that it was, Nick. It was deep, deep. This shit was deep, deep out here. So I can imagine how deep it would have been in Boston, right? So I'm just like, I don't want to go out there, take a chance on some shit happen. I get separated from my homie. Don't I just like a whole bunch of a whole, you know what I'm saying? Just that's I just didn't want to put myself in a position to not be able to come back home to my son, bro. At the end of the day, that's the most important thing. Like that is the most important thing is yeah, we got to represent for our kids, we got to do this shit for our kids and our grandkids, but at the same time we have to make it home to them as on top of that. You know what I'm saying? So just be mindful of the things, and just like the sister had said earlier, man, just be mindful of how much you could impact somebody else and encourage somebody else to do something that you don't even want to fucking do it. You don't even want to put yourself into it. So like why do it to them? Our ancestors had already paved a way to where we can do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much my whole take. That's pretty much my take on uh I'm not faulting nobody. I don't. Like if that's the way that people want to go, and that's how we got to do. Like I said, we built this motherfucker. We will burn this bitch down if we have to. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not necessarily saying that. I'm not necessarily saying like I'm not necessarily just saying that's what the fuck I'm gonna do right off the bat. I believe that, you know what I mean, it's gonna be a process. Not everything in life is majority of a process. You don't you all anything good in life, you you don't get it just overnight. And if you get it overnight, you can lose it overnight. And you know what I'm saying? So slow money is the best money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just in it for the long haul rather than I'm just in it for the long haul rather than just doing some shit just for the moment or the heat of the moment. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, then I'm putting myself in a position too to where like I'm a leader, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I had certain motherfuckers looking at me for answers that I technically didn't even have, bro. I didn't have the answers. All I had was the voice. You know what I'm saying? All I had was the voice and the concern for my people. But by me doing that and by me showing that I had that concern for them and their safety, it made a lot of people in that crowd respect me, just love the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? And they showed that shit. They showed that shit. You know what I'm saying? But out in Boston, see, I already got this rapport with my own city. Out in Boston, I wouldn't have had that rapport, and I wouldn't have been able to. I just don't feel like I would have been able to reach that amount of large of crowd to impact us in a positive way. Out here, I actually had a positive impact out here. You know what I'm saying? Like I had an impact on keeping these people calm at the same time, keeping them in the way. You know what I mean? Letting everybody express their pain and their hurt and their anger, but at the same time, getting our fucking point across. You know what I'm saying? Because at any given time, let's mind you, at any given time, see, the police don't want to see us rallying together like that because at any given time, that shit can go left field. That is a threat alone. That is a threat that we must use to our advantage. You know what I'm saying? We can't have them take away our right to rally together like that. You know what I'm saying? That has always been our right to rally together as people and overthrow. It's in the Constitution that the people, the citizens, we have the right to rewrite these laws, adjust these laws for our benefit. We just don't read the Constitution. A lot of us just don't know. But we have this right that we have. We have this motherfucking right. You know what I'm saying? So I like I said earlier, y'all, I would never want to put somebody in a position and it's not even that I wouldn't want to be in. It's just at least like not this current, not right now. It's gonna be a process. It's gonna be a process. Like the sister said, like this is not the only way that we have to get our fucking point across. Like MLK and and Malcolm X and Elijah Muhammad. The reason why we have those guys is because there were other people behind them willing to put in that willing to put in that work to protect them. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, and then another thing I learned is everybody has their own roles to play into this, and it's like, yo, play your position, bro, play your, and that's what I did. I played my motherfucking position, and man, I feel good. I feel good about the shit that happened, how this one turned out. Now Boston, I got mixed feelings on it. Because I kind of feel like I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of putting myself down a lot about that, y'all, because I feel like if I was there, maybe the shit probably wouldn't have went that motherfucking bad. Because maybe I could have neutralized some situations, but the fact that I didn't go is the shit turned out how it fucking turned out. Literally, I'm talking to my homie right now. There was nobody on that type of time out there, bro. There was nobody. Hold on. I ain't gonna say that there was. Hold on. He said, "Yep." It's not that it was nobody out there, but they approached Boston's approach to the situation was totally different, and all over the world it's gonna be that way. All over the world it's gonna be that way. You know what I'm saying? It's the shit's gonna be a process, man, and it's like sometimes it just feels like the blind leading the blind at this situation. So it's like I don't know, man. I don't know, man. But I really felt in my gut that I was right. I was doing right. My intentions were there, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I really cared. Like, I really cared. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't. I'm not, and I'm not even here to talk down on it. Nigga, if that's what the fuck happened, and that's how we got that fucking right as well, nigga. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like if I can understand how y'all feel, I want, you know what I mean? Try to understand the peaceful shit too. Cause I was on y'all shit too. I was on that shit, yo. That could have been me, yo. That could have been me. You know what I'm saying? Doing all that shit, I could have easily been a part of that shit. If I wouldn't have cleared my brain before I left my house, when my homie asked me if I wanted to go to Boston, 9 times out of 10, I would have said, yep. Would have hopped my ass in that car, went to Boston, did this, did that. And I believe they still ride. I don't know what they do. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see if this shit's still going on right now. Cause I believe that my homie who went out there, he's still out there right now. You know what I'm saying? And I had already I had made a promise to my son, man. I don't want, man, my son, man. I made a promise, y'all. I told them I was gonna be back home. I told them I was gonna be back home no matter what, y'all. No matter what, I'm coming back home. You know what I'm saying? And then all right, and then we doing the shit tomorrow again out here. Ain't no telling how that one turn out. And then it's people traveling too. Like I don't understand this whole traveling thing. People going to other cities to protest in other cities, but ain't doing it in their own city. Like, bro, it starts off where you live at. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't doing shit in your city, don't go over there and fuck them people them people who live out there shit up. You didn't do that shit out here. Why you want to go out there and do it? A lot of people was mad that they wasn't able to express that pain out here, so they went to Boston and they expressed that pain. You know what I'm saying? They really did, bro. They really did. They really did. And I'm just saying, y'all could have easily been one of them. But luckily, I'm always analyzing things, and I'm always looking at it, and I'm always constantly adjusting my own self, bro. If I feel like I'm in the wrong, I'm gonna step back and just figure out where the fuck did I go? Where am I wrong at? You know what I mean? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I can admit I'm wrong. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Yeah, man, that's the update. I'm safe, y'all. So far, we're gonna be doing this shit tomorrow around 6. So I'll let y'all know. I'm about to get some sleep now, y'all. I'm tired, man. Man, I'm beat, yo. I did a lot of yelling, a lot of marching, a lot of holding that line today, bro. And I thank everybody and I salute everybody that's fucking with me, man. And I love y'all, man. For real, for real. I mean that shit from the bottom of my heart, yo. Love y'all, man. And I'll holler at y'all. It's your boy Whoop, man. I'll be back with another motherfucking video. Y'all keep y'all head up. Y'all stay strong. And don't let nobody tell you that you ain't got this motherfucker right. I holla. Peace.